When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year, and it's over. And the money goes up and up and up.
Niggas in Hollywood just do the drugs right in front of you and act like ain't shit happened.
Katt Williams has burst onto the scene as a brave truth-teller, unveiling the hidden secrets lurking behind the glitzy exterior of Hollywood. With an unrelenting spirit, Katt has been exposing some jaw-dropping revelations that have left the entertainment world reeling apart, from his shocking claims about a possible conspiracy and Michael Jackson's death. Katt has also been vocal about a concerning issue in the industry. He's been addressing the way black actors are sometimes made to wear traditionally feminine clothing in their roles. In his own words, he's saying that we all saw this happening right before our eyes, and we knew it was coming, yet we did nothing about it. See, Williams isn't afraid to tackle these controversial topics even if they make some people uncomfortable, but it seems like his outspoken nature has ruffled some feathers within the industry. In fact, there's a growing sense that the industry might be plotting something to silence him. So what's the real reason behind all this? If you want to uncover the truth, make sure to stick around till the end of this video. It's a story that's sending shockwaves through the entertainment world.
I'm in Hollywood now. I'm finding out most of the shit I thought was real ain't even real. I met DMX 9 months ago. This nigga is 2 inches taller than me.
Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard about Katt Williams, who's become quite the outspoken whistleblower in the entertainment industry. Now, truly understanding how an industry works often means having been in the thick of it. Well, comedian C. Williams has recently given us some really interesting insights that shed light on this concept. Williams dropped some hints about big revelations regarding Tiffany Hades' career. According to Williams, Hades' journey to stardom might not have been as natural as she's made it seem to the public. While Hades has been doing comedy since she was 16, Williams has a different take on it. He believes she might have sped up her rise in the entertainment world.
She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody.
If you've ever questioned whether Hades' onstage persona is genuine, Williams has a point to make. He highlights that she hasn't gone on a comedy tour or done a special. She has improved her ability to keep people laughing for a full hour performing back-to-back for an audience. Williams took things a step further by implying that Tiffany Hades' journey to success in securing deals and roles within the industry might have been exceptional smooth. He's suggesting that she may have had to make certain compromises to reach her current status, but it doesn't stop there. Williams isn't holding back. He's also saying that the entertainment world tends to overlook the incredible talent of black actors. They don't often get the chance to fully show off their unique acting skills. Williams is pointing out that there's a noticeable difference in opportunities compared to their white colleagues in the industry.
46 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they like her.
Is that what they like?
They love realness.
Oh, because everybody's real then. So don't trip.
No, this is just one of the mind-boggling revelations that Katt has dropped in another interview with Jamal Finley on the Black Tree YouTube channel. Katt went even further down the rabbit hole of what's become known as the dress-wearing issue. Yep, that's a real head-turner, and you probably heard whispers about it. Katt dished out his take on Kevin Hart sporting a dress in an SNL skit. But here's where it gets wild. Katt suggesting that Kevin wasn't the only one caught up in this situation. He's claiming that both Eddie Murphy and Jamie Foxx were right there side by side with Kevin in what some folks view as a pretty controversial practice in the entertainment biz. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion delved into an outlook that many find offensive and transphobic. He pointed out that the irony in how a significant part of the audience found it funny to see a black man wearing a dress. Katt Williams believed that the reaction wouldn't have been the same if the individuals involved were from a different racial background.
It's possible that there isn't anything funnier than a guy in a dress. And if that's the case, then it might also be said that there's nothing funnier than a black guy in it.
Even with Kevin Hart firmly established in stardom, C cryptically hinted that Kevin likely had his reasons for taking up these roles. Katt expressed a level of respect for Kevin's choices in this particular domain. On top of what he already revealed, Katt Williams dropped a bombshell about a super secret group called the Illuminati. He claimed that this organization faces some serious opposition from within the black community. The suggestion here is that The Guardian, by indirectly confirming his claims, and sharing the society's name and a few of its big shot members, has given some credibility to what he's been saying about this hush-hush group.
Are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
According to Katt, this is like the VIP club of the world, the ultimate cool kids club. It's made up of a tiny group of mega-rich philanthropists. You might even recognize some of the members' names: Bill Gates, George Soros, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, David Rockefeller, Ted Turner, and a bunch of others. But there are also lesser-known but equally wealthy folks like business titans Eli and Edith Broad. As Katt spilled the beans on what he believes is the secret agenda of these elites, he sounded a warning to his fellow black artists. He told them to be super careful and watch out for any potential influence or involvement with this mysterious club. Williams shared that he had an eye-opening moment. He realized that his outspoken nature and his honesty when speaking about issues had made him the target of some intense backlash. He hadn't initially expected the level of hostility that came his way. This whole experience broadened his understanding. He now sees that his actions, which he once thought of as honest but maybe a bit reckless, were being twisted and used against him. The elusive Illuminati, it said, might be benefiting from this tricky situation. It's like he was hit with a curveball he didn't see coming, and it's made him reevaluate everything. I'm concrete in all things. Because of who strengthens me, so that doesn't mean I always make the right decisions. Now, it's no doubt that Katt Williams is widely hailed as one of the funniest comedians of his generation. His unfiltered humor and high-energy performances and blockbuster stand-up specials have earned him a devotee fan base. However, despite his undeniable talent and his status among Hollywood's comedy elite, Katt hasn't enjoyed the same level of mainstream recognition as some of his peers. He once expressed feelings of hopelessness and even contemplated retirement from stand-up comedy, saying, "I'm kind of done for a while." There were rumors that Katt had been blacklisted from the industry, sparking questions about why he hadn't achieved the same level of success as comedians like Steve Harvey. It's worth noting that Katt Williams and Steve Harvey have had a strained relationship for over a decade, and there's an intriguing story behind their feud. The conflict between Katt Williams and Steve Harvey traces back to December 2008, when Katt publicly challenged Steve Harvey before a Christmas season show. This incident marked the beginning of their feud, which has endured for more than a decade. Katt Williams and Steve Harvey have had to air fair share of disagreements with other comedians, and this situation was no exception. The rivalry between Katt Williams and Steve Harvey escalated when Katt publicly challenged Steve, declaring that he could dethrone Harvey as the king of comedy during an upcoming New Year's Eve show, where both were headlining. The conflict even drew Jamie Foxx into the mix as he played a clip of Katt Williams dissing Steve Harvey on his radio show, adding fuel to the feud between these two comedians on I Now I Was on the Steve Harvey Show. And Steve Harvey, who is going to call in at 545 and get the record straight. C. Williams is a comedian known for his humor and his willingness to speak up about issues in Hollywood. He has been vocal about matters in the entertainment industry that don't always get discussed. Some fans may have different opinions, and that's okay. In Katt's view, Dave Chappelle has always been funnier than him. Steve Harvey's reputation isn't universally positive, and it depends on who you ask. Some see him as one of the people around, while others have a less flattering view. Katt Williams has even suggested that Steve Harvey might have some skeletons in his closet, including rumors of how he treats his staff. Steve Harvey faced accusations of mistreating his staff when he was doing his talk show in Chicago. Allegedly, he wasn't easy to approach. He even sent a memo to his new staff in Los Angeles, making demands that are usually associated with tour writers. This added to the tension between Katt Williams and Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey explained that the memo was his way of trying to secure more personal time during the day. He wanted to put an end to people approaching him while he was busy with things like makeup or lunch. In hindsight, he thinks he should have handled it differently. Katt Williams has had legitimate reasons for his grievances against Steve Harvey. For instance, in 2015, Steve Harvey faced a lawsuit for canceling plans to lease a private jet after over $400,000 worth of renovations had been done at his request. This included custom carpet and changes to the cabin layout. Katt Williams also offered a unique perspective on the infamous slap incident involving Will Smith and Chris Rock. At the Oscars, he suggested that the incident might have been staged, raising questions about its authenticity. The entertainment industry often prefers to keep certain matters hidden from the public eye. Given Katt Williams' track record of speaking up, it's no surprise that some may be concerned about what he could reveal in the future. His candidness and insights have the potential to expose hidden truths and stir up conversations that the industry may not want to have. But what are your thoughts about this? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. And why we wait for more updates, be sure to watch the next video because I'll be unveiling some of the hottest gossip in Tinseltown that you haven't heard before.